Lands Allure, the Throne of Chaos. Hi everyone, you have found What to Play Next. We're bringing everything that is awesome, and we do mean awesome in gaming. You frame in a little further away from the light here. Oh my goodness! Earthquake! No. You know? So you know where we haven't been to in a very long time? We have not been to see King Richard. Not that we will. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to do a playthrough. So yes, we will. Lore of the Lands. Hold on. What is this? You're with me on this. Let's explore. That's what Dungeoneers do.
The beginning of the lands, for the chronicles do not extend much beyond the golden age of the ancients. The time before that we can only deduce from myths and legends. An accurate picture of the golden age has been left to us by the Dracoid chronicles. During this time, the chroniclers tell us, the ancients roamed the lands and held dominion over all. Powerful and seemingly invincible, the ancients provided a period of golden peace. There was no want, the peoples lived in harmony, for the ancients provided for all. But the ancients succumbed during the War of the Heretics, a war of terrible power and destructive will. Believed to have been initiated as a conflict between the most powerful ancients, it soon spread to all, and the entire race of supernormal beings was annihilated. After the fall of the Golden Age, the world was plunged into darkness. Uneducated and illiterate, the surviving populace in the land soon reverted to their primitive states and lived isolated and obscure lives.
You're kidding
me.
The
teachings of the ancients were soon forgotten, and the ancients themselves soon passed into myths and legends. But as time wore on, the species began expanding and exploring the world left to them. This was the time of the great travelers who wrote of strange lands and even stranger adventures. But the meeting of the new species was not always a peaceful one. History echoes with the battle cries and death screams from the racial wars. Violent uprisings spread across the lands as the inevitable conflict among cultures occurred. Lasting for nearly a millennium, the wars destroyed many cultures. Ultimately, acceptance of other cultures ended the wars, but not before much knowledge was lost. This era was the basis of the White Alliance, which was formed of the 4 ascendant races: humans, Dracoids, Huline, and Thomgor. This alliance established dominion over the lands, and a new era of peace was ushered in. But magic had been loosed in the lands during the wars. Magic, unhealthy and nefarious. It found a home with the Dark One, leader of the Dark Army. For the last 3 generations, the Dark Army has addressed its attention to the throne of Gladstone, a center for education and magic in the lands. The throne has been staunchly defended by the heroes of the lands and remains, to date, undefeated. Yet evil forces throughout the lands are gathering again, and the discovery of an ancient power may bring ruin to the Gladstone heirs and the White Alliance. The Draracle has seen this, and his sight is never disputed.
Yes, we're gonna see him! Let's go and see the Oracle, friend. That's our quest. So, Scotia breaks into the castle.
Virgin Interactive Entertainment presents...
That is Patrick Stewart narrating.
The Westwood Studios production of Lands of Lore, the Throne of Chaos.
He also introduces my dad at one point. My dad is Akatosh, the Dragon God of Time, and he narrates the beginning of, I think it's Oblivion, as Uriel Septim. So he, heralds in the temples of Akatosh, and it's mildly hilarious, as I think almost 20 at that point, 20 something. Like, oh, there's Dad. It's getting narrated on stage. So, King Richard is running Gladstone. Not only are the champions watching over Gladstone, where we're journeying together. You're here with me on this journey, right, friend? You're excited. They're also championed by King Richard, who's been ruling over them. Unfortunately, the Dark Army is rising again, so he has scouts out. It's not a stupid man.
My liege, it is as we feared. Scotia has uncovered the temple and will have the Nether Mask soon.
We must be ready for her. She will come here first.
Lord Richard, what worry have we here at Gladstone? Surely we can arrange a defense against any she raise.
The mask is not a toy. The time has come, and I have no choice. I must destroy her now.
Oh, that's terrible. That's like gotta be weird. You know, you got your seat of power. It's not like you can move it. It's a castle. And here's this witch who's just like digging into the earth, trying to find ways to destroy you. She has the most hideous minions. It's glorious.
She would be so pleased.
So precious.
What can be taking so long? I want it now!
Nice done. She got a little tapestry. That's the prices.
You will not make me wait again.
My goodness.
It's a pretty little package. At last, Richard and his puny forces have met their match.
Man, look at the size of that sapphire.
Ah, I like this.
Changes into something scantily clad.
Yes, this mask will serve me well. Beware, King Richard. You will pay for your lack of vision.
So she's an illusionist now. 1,000,000% what that's gonna get for her. So we're loading up, obviously, into, we've been doing this. Timothy the Thief and Bakata the Noob, epic scene denouement, glorious comment, because I forgot to leave. Well, I'm guessing that I'm starting here. So this is Bakata. He's got 4 arms. I don't think you can see him behind my head. Well, he's got 4 arms, and he can really kick butt and, you know, take names. We got our magic activated, and then we do have a mapping. You can actually lose out and not be able to, you know, go tear things up with a map. So I did, you know, end on a high note where we went through and, okay, I can use my keyboard. We went through and got everything that could be got to go adventuring once more. Going to the Draracle, son.
Do you recall seeing the caverns east of the keep?
No, we...
There is a passage. Let us bear east and then proceed north as soon as possible.
So,
But do you not think we should locate the entrance to the Draracle caverns? Let us bear towards the east.
oh wow, you gonna really talk me through this? Hold on. So this way. We're going as east as possible, sir. Just call you sir. You can throw things, which is awesome. It's such a great
The nest
feature.
is empty.
You'll find like silver stashed in the nest and so on. So
There is
it pays
nothing in
to
the
explore
hollow.
them. There it is.
Here, this mystic chant will open the passage. Carnax, calamari.
Karnak's era calamari. That's not exactly a miss. It's more like a riddle.
This place stinks.
Quite.
What is it? Is it the basilisk? Brought chipotle and a tube of neosporin. So if you get turned around, you can go to your map and kind of see what's going on there. Like back this way, there's nothing but a wall. There will be secret buttons in the wall, but they tend to show on your map. So
Let's try this.
let's try this. This sounds horrible.
Clever. The wall is moved.
Sounds like a terrible idea. I mean, you were seeing the terribleness of this idea, right? You were there with me. You do want to look because there's sometimes treasure, etc. Oh! Oh, it's a rat man. That is unfortunate. Like I said, you can throw things, so it'll aid you in combat, especially if you're falling back. As I get more desperate, I do a little bit more of that.
6.
What happened? What am I not seeing? And then, like I said, you can just check the map and see, you know, is there like something on the wall, etc. Oh, fudge. And he got one in on me. So while you're waiting for them to recharge, you, the actual player, can break down the fourth wall and actually hit the Ratman. So your magic takes a certain amount of time to recharge, so you do want to heal X amount of times. And then let your magic charge back up. Bakata has an insane amount of hit points, so he has 13 of the 22 hit points. But he also has 18 of his 18 hit points, so he can heal up as well. And then he only loses 4 of his magic points. You probably know this if you've gone dungeoneering, but if you haven't, if you are La Noob, shoot, okay. What do I got going on here? So I remember
we just
right?
needed the right combination.
Games we love and reasons we love them. You can actually fall down here and get something, and I'm trying to remember what. I want to say it's not anything that you'll need, but I think you exit out the other way. So I'm tempted to check.
Ah.
Watch out, those fellows don't look friendly.
You kind of learn the art of falling back from Eye of the Beholder style playing. So you can do a little dance here, but these guys are pretty quick. And then also the pits are there, and that's a pretty good trap. Because you'll back into them by accident. Oh wow, okay, so he's tearing it up pretty good. We want Bakata to heal himself. So my hit points are low enough that I'm not really, you know, in too much danger of running out. I am going to go ahead and
There's
cut
some
here.
coins in here.
So if you're along for the ride, I mean, finding lore is always a great Easter egg. We are on our way to see the Draracle, so we'll get to have him read our future again. I am going to go ahead and jump down the pit. I'm a little bit completionist on games that have this particular map. I have no idea why. So we love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. Link in the description below. It's nothing bucks on GOG. Also down there's Gamer Grind. Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. Get Gamer Coffee from them. Get some kick in your morning. KOF5, buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. Or you can support us on Patreon. We do backstory. So, you know, if there's something you want to know more about, we pretty much just do it randomly.
There's silver coins in here.
He's got a helm already. And it'll tell you what it does to your stats. So you have might and protection rather than strength and dexterity or constitution. So awesome game. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. So most of all, hit subscribe. It's totally free. If you hit the bell and subscribe together, and what it'll do is pop you up a little thumbnail every time that we go for, you know, another run in, it's not exactly D&D land, you know, in gaming world. In our world of play, in our culture of play. So it'll pop you up a little thumbnail. If you're into the retro, we're going to be having a blast this week because we did a ton of them. So smash subscribe, hit the bell. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride, and we'll see you next video.